welcome to my channel. How's it going? I hope you're all doing really well. Today is my 34/35 week pregnancy update. I have missed week 33 by accident, but we're just going to pretend that's not happened and move on. So yeah, if it's your first time here, I'm Lucy. I am mum of two little girls who are 3 and 4, soon to be 4 and 5, and I'm currently pregnant with a little boy. I'm actually like 35.5 weeks now, so this is going back to last week and then what's happened already of this week. Excuse the tractors driving past my house. The first thing for these weeks is that baby brain, although it has never left me since having the girls, has well and truly just, it's just like you're not allowed to remember anything. You are literally not allowed to remember anything. And my train of thought, I can literally be talking and it just goes. It's just gone. No idea what I'm going to say. I keep forgetting words. It's just a little bit ridiculous. So I will read to you from the Baby Centre website as I do every week. So we're going to go back to last week, 34 weeks. And it says, your baby is the size of a cantaloupe melon. They weigh more than 4.7 pounds, which mine I think is bigger than that, because at my 32-week growth scan, they said he was £4.11. So, and I think they gained like ½ pound in the last weeks, per week. So I'm guessing he's about 5.5 pounds last week, probably maybe 6 pounds this week. But what, like, I mean, it is just gone off measurements that they do with the scan, so we'll see. It says, you may find it reassuring to know that babies born at 34 weeks of pregnancy who have no other health problems are able to survive and thrive outside the womb. Your baby is continuing to fill out. Their layers of fat will help to regulate their body temperature once they are born, although they'll still need you to make sure they don't get too hot or cold. Your baby already knows your voice, and it may now be possible for them to recognise lullabies and songs too. If that's the case, then this baby knows. To be fair, I've got like a playlist on my phone that's like the girls playlist, and my kids just listen to the music that I like. And this baby goes absolutely bonkers if I play Bruno Mars or Justin Bieber, like proper kicking and stuff. So he either loves it or he's just like, mum, stop it. Either or. This is because the part of the ear that sends messages to their brain is becoming more mature. Research shows that if you sing to your baby before they're born, they're more likely to be soothed by the same song after birth. Did anyone else have songs that when their children were born that was the ones they played to them? Like with Mika, I absolutely loved John Legend, All of Me. Like I used to play that to her all the time, and she used to like fall asleep to that. And Magic Rude, I used to love those. And then I can't think what the song was with Ari. If I remember, I'll put it on the screen. How bad is that? I mean, I literally can't even remember anything. So yeah, the baby is cooking. 35 weeks pregnant, which is, I'm halfway through week 35. Not sure what that was. Your baby weighs nearly 5.3 pounds, about the same as a honeydew melon, and measure around 18.2 inches from head to heel. And it says they'll gain about 28 grams a day over the next few weeks. What is grams? Is that an ounce? 28 grams is an ounce, isn't it? I'm like old school. I do pounds and ounces. I don't understand kilos. 28 grams, 2 ounces. Yes, it's 0.99 ounces. So they gain about an ounce a day. So what is that? Let me just, I'm just trying to work out in my head. Okay, I'm just trying to work out how much more he could potentially weigh, like gain before my C-section. It says it may be possible to know how your baby is moving in your womb just by looking at your bump, which is definitely the case. And depending on the position, you may see a rise and fall as he rolls over and twitches and get hiccups. I always get hiccups really down low because he is head down. As your baby takes up more space in your womb, your amniotic fluid surrounding him is naturally decreasing. Although the end of your pregnancy is very much in sight, your baby's still got a little bit more growing to do before he or she arrives. So, pregnancy symptoms. Swollen feet, check. Never had that with the girls, ever. Neither of the girls. And I was pregnant at the exact same time of year with the girls as I am with this baby. But I didn't have any swelling whatsoever. I've got swollen hands and feet. I have been checked for preeclampsia before anybody comments. The midwives are on it. Really bad headaches, little floaters in my eyes. Again, these are all symptoms of preeclampsia. If you have these ones along with high blood pressure, then there is a chance you have preeclampsia. And don't ignore any pregnancy symptoms. Don't ever feel like you are wasting wasting anyone's time. It's always best to get checked out. And I was really cocky, like, because I wasn't feeling sick, was I? If it is your first time here, I've suffered with hyperemesis up until about 28 weeks, where I was vomiting 10 times a day, feeling sick all the time. Had it with my girls, but I had it right until the end with the girls. However, this time it stopped at 28 weeks, and I was like, this is amazing. I feel so good. I feel so good. And I got cocky, and in the last 10 days, I have been sick a lot. When I turned 34 weeks, I actually ended up back in hospital because I couldn't keep any fluids down, and my wee looked like Jack Daniels. It was very, very dark brown, and I was really dehydrated, and I had to go back in, and they checked the baby and gave me anti-sickness injections, and they said that I could either have anti-sickness injections and then eat and keep it down while I was there, or I could have fluids. And I didn't want to have to stay in the whole time to have fluid, so they gave me an injection in my arse, which hurt a lot. And I managed to keep down some toast, so they let me go home. And then it's kind of been like every other day now it's back to sickness. And yeah, it's just a bit crap, really. I feel awful. Like this morning I got up and felt okay, and then at about 9 AM I just got hit with like this wave of absolute extreme tiredness and just feeling sick, and I just had to lay on the bed, and like the girls, I've got like a telly in my bedroom, I just turned the telly on for the girls and just let them watch that for half an hour while I just sort of tried to breathe through the feeling sick. Really, it was horrible. But I am back on anti-sickness medications now, and they have given me a different one as well. I'm back on my cyclazine 3 times a day, and they've also given me, I think it's called Bucostem, and it's like a tablet you put between your gum and your lip and you let it dissolve, and I'm on them twice a day as well. I am still waiting to hear back for the liver issue that I have. I am having weekly blood tests every single Monday. I'm having blood tests to check my alk phos levels, and generally by the time you give birth your alk phos levels are always going to be raised in pregnancy because the placenta produces them. Normal levels are around about between 40 and 140, I think, or 70 and 140. That's about a normal person's, and then when you are full-term pregnancy they're expected to be about 400. I am 35 weeks and mine are just over 800. And this was like I saw last week at the hospital, and they booked me in for a liver scan, and I went to the midwife yesterday to have my weekly bloods done at the doctor's, and just said, oh, could you chase my scan for me? And she called up the hospital, and someone had cancelled the scan. Someone in the deliver department had decided, no, you're not having a scan, and they cancelled it, and hadn't told anybody. So my midwife sent me to the hospital with my bloods in my handbag, my little blood samples that she took in my handbag, and said, go to the delivery suite, they're expecting you. They'll do your bloods quickly so we can see what your levels are, and then you will see a doctor and get this liver scan rebooked. I got there at about 20 to 3. My appointment was at 3. And handed in my notes, handed in the sample, and at about 20 to 5 I realised like they just had completely forgotten about me, and it was a long time just to wait, but it's delivery suite. There was women that were in labour, and I was like, you need this more than me, mate, you go ahead. And I was just like, have they forgotten about me? And they eventually got me in, and they said, yeah, there's a doctor just over there, she'll see you in a second and she'll rebook your scan. And then I heard that doctor get called by another doctor to go for an emergency C-section again, which is not her fault at all. I've been an emergency C-section, so I know how quickly they have to go, so she literally just left. And then the midwife was like, the doctor's gone, so you can just go home. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, no one needs to see you, you're fine. We'll just, we'll arrange it at a later date. And I was a bit like, no, this is ridiculous. You basically had me drive up here, pay for parking, just to deliver my own bloods, which could have just come on the van as normal. And I was a bit annoyed, not with the midwife. And I said to her, I was like, I'm not cross with you. I feel like I'm being passed from pillar to post. It's like, nobody seems to know. If they want me to have the scan, that's fine. But if they don't, that's fine too. But it's like, you either need to have the scan or you don't. There's no in between. So I'm just a little bit of limbo at the minute. I'm a little bit frustrated because I don't really know what's going on. There isn't a lot of information on the levels that I've got in my liver and my blood. And obviously Google is not your friend. Don't Google anything because Google's an asshole. But yeah. It's not been the best couple of weeks, to be honest. I'm just fed up of feeling sick. I am ready for Bubby to come and arrive. I did think I was having contractions on Sunday. I've had quite a lot of Braxton Hicks over the top of my belly where it's just gone rock hard. But then on Sunday we were driving home, or like Ben was driving and I was sat in the passenger seat trying not to vomit. And I was having really low down period pains that were going all the way around my back, and I was like, oh, these don't feel very nice. And then they just stopped after like an hour and a half, so nothing, we're fine. But yeah, I'm bored of being pregnant now. I am very, very grateful to have my 2 beautiful girls and that I am pregnant again, but I am over being pregnant. I do not deal with it well. My body does not like being pregnant, and it just makes me feel like a bag of shit basically. So yeah, I'm just ready for him to come. I want to get to 36 weeks and then I'll be happy. So I've only got a few more days, and then if it starts, it starts. I will be bouncing. If anyone's got any tips to get labour going, let me know, because although this is a planned C-section, I did go into labour early with both my girls, so I'm kind of expecting the same thing to happen this time, and I will be actively trying to make that happen, just because we know he's a good size. So I will do you a belly shot. Oh, this is my belly. My bump has dropped a lot. He feels all down here. It's very, very heavy. You can't actually see it because I'm so pale. But yeah, he's all in the front just here, and my belly is just a big solid mass of fat baby. So yeah, that was my 35 week pregnancy update. I have just let my hospital bag video go live, so I'll link that somewhere. I don't know where, it will be somewhere. But yeah, let me know how you're getting on in your pregnancy, how you're feeling, if you're craving anything, how long you've got left to go. Let me know and we can have a chat, because it's always nice to chat to other people going through pregnancy at the same time as you are. So yeah, if you like these videos, please do give this one a big thumbs up. You should definitely subscribe to my channel for more fun stuff to come. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye guys.